Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. It's been quite a series. And on the mound today, Emmett Sheehan. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, first pitch coming up. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Number 15, O'Neal Cruz.
So game 5 is underway.
First pitch, 7:06.
Hee-haw! This one smoked, could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Batting second, left fielder,
Nice job
Reynolds.
of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
No, that's down.
Reynolds went deep in his most recent game. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 5 of the NLCS.
No, that's out.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Fall off foul. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Big-time power. Inside. And that's ball 1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Ball.
The 2-2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Throws to second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Here's a big power threat. Brandon Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one
That's
missed.
down. That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Three-two now. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Jarrett Jones. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, he was a tough luck loser last time out, dominating his opponent. Soft contact. They were able to score a couple of runs, but outside of that, everything was sharp. You hope that he gets a better result this time out. Reward the guy for his hard work.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Cruz running hard to get it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally. Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Take one.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Strike 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Down, nobody on. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knee. Game 5 of the NLCS. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Shea Langoliers. Check swing, and he went 0-1. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boo. Love being a part of these games.
And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. Cut on and missed. Throw to second on a bounce. Safe.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit, gets him to chase after that one. Griffin launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Smith takes it in for the out. 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored.
Ball.
Man at second. Runner takes off the third. Pitch in for a strike.
No, he's
to
in
third.
there.
Save.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer.
Ball.
Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
The 2-1. Just
That's high. That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
3-2 now. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But the RBI single pushes across. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Yeah!
Muncy matched a homer in his last game. That one in triple digits. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle.
No, that missed.
Right
That's
there,
the ball.
Clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Up the middle, Loud sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. Freddie Freeman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
2 down, nobody on.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot, and that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
Now here's a flare off the bat.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Here's the 2-2. Curve in the dirt. Freeman will take his base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
That's in for a strike.